Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today this is going to be a kind of special Scrum log because I'm not going to do much Scrum today. Let me get into it. So first off, you might have noticed that I haven't been uploading for the past couple days. There was no Scrum log for Saturday or Sunday, and that is because I didn't do any work for this sprint for Saturday and Sunday. I just have decided to make a sort of executive decision to not do work on, not do the sprint work for those days, just going forward. This is because I'm currently, as you can see, a lot of these logs are coming from my university. I don't have, I want to have some time in my week that isn't allotted to development, at least not development in that project. I want to have some time where I can kind of work on things in a more free-form, spontaneous sort of way. And not only that, but my weekends are pretty packed with D&D stuff. Play a lot of that. So I'm trying to give myself some time off, essentially. And also it helps to not get burned out. I believe last week on Thursday I was a little burned out, so I'm hoping that with weekends being weekends, I'll give myself that much time to kind of do what I want to do in a more leisurely fashion. If I want to slack off, I'll be allowed to slack off, and if I want to get stuff done, I'll get stuff done. On different projects, because I don't want to throw off the project timeline for this. So having said that, the reason why I said initially this is not going to be a typical Scrum thing is because I'm making another executive decision. So I was thinking about what I've done for Rose and Thorn this sprint so far, and at the moment stuff is implemented but it doesn't feel great. And I realize that I want things to feel great before I move on to the next thing. That has been, I'm trying to keep that as my, I guess, I wouldn't really call it a design pillar, would you? But that's my ethic I want to do for Rose and Thorn going forward. I want to make sure that I am completely and totally happy with how things are as they stand. So I developed all these enemies as I've discussed in these Scrum logs. And they play okay. I want to make sure that they play exactly how I envision them playing against. So what that has to do with is changing some of the hitbox logic back to a more similar thing I was doing before. This is kind of technical stuff. I'm not going to get into it. But basically, I'm doing collisions right now, attacking collisions. That it doesn't quite work how I want it to. So I want to go back and modify the enemies and the player to better serve what I'm trying to do. Basically making use of my sight algorithm that I made for detecting if you can hit enemies in a more direct way to make sure that you can pull off certain kinds of combos, or to encourage you to do certain types of combos, I should say. So that's what I'm planning to do. And the reason why it's not happening immediately is because I have to organize stuff. My current sprint is implemented in such a way that I design a first level as soon as possible. When now that I realize this, I need to change scope. So the first level won't be done for this month. That'll be done. I'm kicking that can down the line. And instead, this month is dedicated to a more abstract idea, I guess, which is not really good. But I'm not really sure how to determine when, how can I put a pin in the exact location of making the game feel good. So for now, that's the goal for this sprint, making the core loop feel good. So I guess you can say it's core loop construction. someone at the door. The core loop of the game is what this month's sprint is about. Yeah, today I'm not going to do as much. I'm not going to do any of my sprint work. Instead, it'll be dedicated to figuring out what the new, based on the new scope, figuring out what tasks I have to do, and after I'm done that, just like kind of working on other things, because I have a lot in the oven actually. So I'll be using this time I have today that I gave myself to work to do other things, and tomorrow I will update you guys on that. Now, another thing that I might not get any work done tomorrow because I am releasing a devlog soon, so I guess that'll be, I'll cover it tomorrow when I get it tomorrow. So that about covers today's log. I hope no one's disappointed by this. You should probably come to expect this by now. But I hope you realize the difference between being flaky and just trying to stay focused on the goal, the real goal, which is making a good game rather than just making a game. So I hope you guys can respect that, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow to see what we're doing. See ya!